Hello and welcome back to LJP Resin Craft. So today we are going to continue with the Christmas theme, and we are going to be doing a Christmas tree, and I'm going to be filling it with these little rocks. So they're just coloured rocks, or I think glass rocks, I'm not 100% certain, but they look pretty and I think they will look nice in the Christmas tree. So I'm going to be doing green alcohol ink as the background colour for the resin, and then I'm not going to overload it with the rocks, but I am going to put some rocks in there. Kind of looks like Christmas decorations on the tree, and see how it goes. I might try and get a bunch of yellow white ones for the star. If not, I may drop a little bit of golden alcohol ink in the star, and that is more or less it for the Christmas tree. I may do something after, which I will actually, if I do it, I will include it in the video, but I'm thinking, but I don't know how it will turn out. Thinking of putting Christmas lights on the outside with UV resin, and we'll see how it goes. I might change my mind and I might not do that. Any additional resin, I will be doing another one of the little Santa keys, and potentially some of the hearts, the heart pendant that I've been making as well recently. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Let me get some resin mixed up and we'll go from there. Okay, so I am back. I have the resin mixed up. I've only done about 6 ounces for now, because I don't think it's going to take much with the rocks. So just doing my usual, making certain I get it all off the bottom and sides, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of green, and then bob it in the bubble remover. What I have been thinking while I've been mixing the resin up, I might actually put a bit of the tape that I used to do the jewellery and separate the star. That way I can do the star a gold colour. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to mix that, the antique gold. I might not have enough resin to do that, so I'll get this in the bubble remover, mix some more resin up for that, and I'll come back with that. Okay, so forgot to put the colour in. Okay, so I'm just going to put 2 drops, one drop first, see what it's like. I don't want it too I just want it to be slightly coloured. And maybe one more drop. Come on, there we go. Because I want the focus to be these stones. Same with the snowflake inside it. I might see if I can find just like the blue stones and just put the blue stones in there. I'm not going to do that green. I might get a little bit of blue alcohol ink and do another bit of there. So this is just plainly for the tree. Okay, so I think that is about as green as I want it to be. So get that in the bubble remover, and I'll be right back once I get some more resin mixed up. Okay, so I am back. I have the resin debubbled, and what I've done is I've separated some rocks. I've tried to choose like the reds, the blues, the greens. Oh, and I've just thrown them everywhere, just so that we've got some of specific colours in, rather than the darker colours, because there was quite a few darker rocks in there. So also you can see I've done the taping off, and then I've just put another piece of silicone in there, another little silicone mold in there, to hopefully kind of push it back, and hopefully it won't go into there. Right, so first off, let me get it quickly sprayed, and I'll put a first layer in. Okay. Still does seem to be a little bit bubbly, so let me just, I might get the heat gun out. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm back with the heat gun. And just going to try and get rid of some of those bubbles. I think it was because it was the last of the resin in the tub. I don't know whether it's caused it to go bubbly more than normal, but it's looking better. Okay. So I'll just bob that to one side. Okay, so I just want to drop a couple of rocks into the ends. That's, oh, get them, because I don't think it's going to be any point of having them in the bit that goes in that hole. Okay, so that's one top, and I'm hoping this looks, because it looks like it could look pretty nice. Okay, so let's get some more resin mixed, poured in. And I will go back and make certain all of these stones are underneath the surface. Right, so yeah, just poke all the stones down. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the heat again. Okay. And then we'll give it just a spray as well. But I think that's going to look nice. Bubble there that don't want to go away. Okay, and last layer, I'm just going to make certain it's domed. Up there. Okay, so I'm not going to put heat on it now, but I will give it a spray. Right, so I do have some left over, so I'll do a little bit of extras with those. It seems to be holding up so far. We'll see how it goes. Right, I'm going to get some more resin mixed up and we'll do the base and the star. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got some more resin. I've got another, well, this is 8 ounces of resin. I don't think I'll need this much, but better safe than sorry. So I'm going to be doing that antique gold, and this I am going to be doing with a few drops of blue in it, or maybe even just one drop, because again I don't want it to overtake the colour, kind of like I've done with the green. So just doing my usual. Okay, so I'm just going to pour 2 ounces into here. Yep, that should do it. So we'll do the blue first. So just going to do 1 drop to start with. And I don't think I'm going to need more than that. Yeah, that is perfect with just the 1 drop. What I am going to do differently is drop, well, have a little bit of this glitter in for the snowflake. So just probably that much, dipping it in, that's all. Just to give it that little bit of a sparkle. I don't know if you can see it, but it is taking that little sparkle in there. I think it's picking, well, I can't speak. I think the camera's picking it up. Okay, so that is going to be the blue. Just wipe that off, and then in here I am going to just mix in the antique gold. Should probably be enough. Yeah, that's looking nice. There we go, that's mixed in nice. So again, I'll get these in the bubble remover and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. I have the resin debubbled. Okay, and what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to pour this one first, and then we'll do the snowflake. So just give it a quick spray, and then quick pour. I'm hoping I've got enough resin, but we will see. Okay, so that's that one, and it looks like I'm going to have enough because I don't think it'll take all of this. I could be wrong though. No, there we go, that's it. So I've got a little bit of gold left. Okay, so with the let me just give that a quick spray. Right, so with the snowflake, I've got the blue, I've got some blue stones that I've separated out, and I've got some silver glitter. So I will be using a bit of all. But first off, where's my stick? There we go. I'm going to pour. Okay, I need to clean that base up because it's over poured, so I'll do that in a minute. Oh, forgetting spray. There we go. Okay, so actually I don't think I'll need some of that glitter because that shine has gone through. Right, so just a little layer. I might actually, no, I'm not going to do the silver glitter now. I've changed my mind because that, I think I may have put a bit too much glitter. It's a bit too much of this dazzling diamond, and that's gonna look nice, I think. So again, just the bluish stones in there. And just these three more, and just a little poker. Make certain they're all underneath the surface. There they are. and then just give that a top up. There we go. And a quick spray. I think that's going to look nice. Right, yes, so again, I've got a bit of extras, so I'll use those up. I need to clean that up, but I'll do all that off camera. So yeah, come back when it's dry, or drier. No, I'm going to wait until it's fully dried, take that out, and then I'll pour the last little bit. So, yep, see you then. Okay, welcome back, and these have now dried. I've ended up having to make another one of these bases because I'd accidentally pushed it against something and it warped the base, so I didn't like that, so I made another one. So that is all ready for the next go. Right, so the part we're doing now is the star. So I'm just gonna pull out, there we go, pull out the tape. There is a little bit that's seeped through, so let me see if we can. There we go, got it. So there we go, that's ready for the star now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some more resin, get it in the bubble remover, and I will come back at that point. For the star, I am going to be doing, I think most likely it's going to be clear gold, so the gold alcohol ink with the gold, I think the little metal pieces, but yeah, so I'm going to be doing those. So yeah, I'll get that done and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I have got my resin and I've got my little gold bits. So here we go. So I've already mixed in the gold. It's already been in the bubble remover. So just a case of pouring. Just going to pour a little bit. There we go. And then making a mess over here. And then just making certain it's all in all the corners. There's a star. And then it's just going to be a case of pouring these in. Ooh. Maybe too many there, but no, looks like it'll be fine. Could actually do with more in. Let's get another little bit of resin in there. And I think a little bit more of the gold. There we go. There we go, all done. So that's the last bit for that. Just now got to wait for that to dry, or cure, should I say, and then we'll be ready to demold everything. So I've got a little bit extra, so I am gonna do my little Santa key because I forgot to do that earlier. There we go. Little Santa key is done. I think I may have over poured as well. So I am really making a mess today. All my tools are going flying. So just gonna soak up some of that resin and then just go around making certain that's all done. Right, and then I'll find something else to do with the rest of this and I will be right back.